Like I've been writing an album recently. I'm using Essay to write it because I've actually found that it's extremely useful for that type of writing. An interesting thing about the save for later feature is like if this had existed for a number of years, some of the songs I'm working on now um, have existed in various forms for 3 or 4 years. I've revisited them and completely rewrote them. The fact that that thing that I had saved from years ago was still of creative utility to me is just great, kind of a great
Well,
example
I
of
found
that.
that years as you have. I found that out years later. Where I'll have saved something. If it's a genuine inspiration, it's going to be of use at some point. What you think up might not be so useful for this essay. But that's not exactly the point, is it? You're trying to think, and you think so that you can orient yourself through life better. And if a stray thought happens by that's going to be extremely useful in 3 years but doesn't work for your essay, well, that's not exactly a cost. One of the things you have to do when you learn to write is the value of what's being revealed to you as a consequence of this internal searching process. So it's frequently the case that I'll be drifting off to sleep and I'll think of something and I'll think, oh God, okay. And then I have to get up and go write it down because otherwise I'll lose it. As soon as an idea strikes you, and this is something to get in the habit of, and notes could be a very good feature for that. Like when something strikes you, it's a gift, right? The fact that it strikes you is an indication that it's a gift. It's like, well, save that. People wonder why things don't go right for them in their life. It's like partly because the things that descend from heaven into their psyche aren't recorded. They're treated with contempt and tossed away. And if you do that enough, you learn to be contemptuous of your own creative process, right? If the fruits that the tree of creativity within you are bearing are rejected, it's going to stop bearing fruit.